bit more worth it. I mean, that's fine with me. So we'll do this. Oh, yes, Zed. Man, if I was a little worse, then I would do the head shaking at the end. Oh, you gotta, there you go. There you go. Hey everyone, it's Slurpees here today with a Twist of Fate in Diana deck. A little bit something new for people craving a new kind of like off-meta deck that they could play on ladder. It's by my friend Bones III, which I've known him for a few years now from playing card games with him. So this is a list that he created, and I probably would make a few adjustments to it personally. I maybe like 3 Riptide Rex, for example, and like -1 Cygnus. So I'll go ahead and just do that now, because Riptide Rex really is, you know, we all know how strong Riptide Rex is at this point, but it's a very neat list because it does focus on drawing through Twisted Fate, as well as the Diana Nightfall as well, so there's lots of Nightfall cards that are very strong. It's kind of like an aggressive mid-range, like a faster mid-range list. Also levels up TF pretty consistently as well because of all the draw options that Bilgewater offers, plus the strength of the draw that Targon offers as well. If you're wanting to see more games with this deck, please check out my second channel, More Silverfuse, where I frequently post more games with a deck that I've been playing. Another Targon Bilgewater TF player. I have not seen that nor expected that. My hand is... eh? I could warning shot Lunari. It depends on what they play, because now I don't want to do that. Now I really don't want to do that. I just don't... oh, you know what? I could play Pool Shark. I don't really want to. I'd rather them just pass. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd rather than just pass, yes. I mean, they pass again, too. I have no objections. Now though, I will play Pool Shark and just hope that I, you know, have something that I can play that's not spooky. I'll play this next. Oh, same? Well, I'm okay with this trade because I have Make It Rain. Pass here, bank our mana. Another Pool Shark, pretty okay. I'm okay with discarding the Pool Shark at the same time, though. I think I'll just go for this and pass. Because I want to react. Makes Make It Rain really solid here. Their Make It Rain's a tiny bit less solid, but nothing too crazy. It makes Make It Rain and Pool Shark feel a bit better, though. Because we waste 1 mana doing that. I mean, it also makes Twisted Fate red card look pretty sweet here too, though. We'll see what they do next. I feel like Twisted Fate's tempo's too good here. It's just better mana too, and as much as I want to draw an extra card, if I don't have Twisted Fate out, that's kind of eh, and it kind of pigeonholes me into playing certain things in the next turn. Depending on what I draw, of course. Another Pool Shark. Alright. Good with me. Yellow card. You know what? Not upsetting. It's interesting. There's very few times. I wish I had Pale Cascade. There's just very few times where you have the ability to yellow card Twisted Fate. Of course I get the Pale Cascade too. I was gonna say Pale Cascade would have made them very upset. Would have thrown that right down on this dude. Go ahead and throw this down. We can start poking away at them. We could do this now. I don't think it's quite worth it though. Alright, well this makes it much more worth it. Put this down, play this into this. Unfortunately, we won't have enough to play Pale Cascade if we do that, but we're just kind of trying to set up for Cygnus and Riptide Rex in the future to close out this game. I don't know, it's gonna make our board look a lot more spooky. Even if they like Make It Rain hit Shadestalker, it's kind of like, eh, alright. Good for you. Healing that and not the Twisted Fate. I wonder if they have another Guiding Touch. Because I feel like Twisted Fate you'd be more scared about dying. Okay, so they're playing a pretty slow turn here, and we're gonna have a pretty high tempo turn here in return. So this isn't looking the greatest for them, but looking pretty good for us. Full board, and nice and spooky. I mean, 2 of these on one turn. On turn 6 nonetheless. Or 7. Turn 7, but still very spooky. I don't care which one of these die. We might as well attack with these because they can't afford to block both of them anyway. Like, they just can't afford to. Wow, that's a lot of damage you're taking there, friend. Ooh. I would not want to be you. With, yeah. Oh, it is turn 6. Yeah, no, that was insane turn 6. Just looking at these sometimes. Alright, there we go. Absolutely nutty turn 6. My turn 7, not gonna be as good, but really, if they just make it where I can open attack them and then play Riptide Rex, that's all I need. I don't ask for much. I mean, I might even just, like, throw down Cygnus or something, too. Because I'm not afraid. I'm just not afraid. Sure. Well... They play one more thing, we play Cygnus, I think. Regardless... Alright, we'll play Cygnus. Regardless, I'm pretty sure Riptide Rex just kind of demolishes this board. They can't attack into me. They have to block.
How I missed your light.
Thank the mother you're alright. What have you learned?
His light? I don't see any light. I see spooky darkness. What's pretty sweet here... Oh, okay. I didn't realize he was leveling up. I was saying what's pretty sweet here is I can play Warding Shot into Pale Cascade, still get the draw, and Riptide Rex plus damage. Alright, we attack with everything here. Because any kind of damage we can push through here, the better. So they're gonna go for the damage onto this with the red card, and we're gonna be able to play Pale Cascade. Which is pretty sweet. We have to play the Warning Shot first though if we want the draw. And the Warning Shot is fine regardless, because they're not going to have heal. So here comes the gold card. They're going to use a lot of resources here, but unfortunately they're not going to get it. Oh, it stuns the Cygnus because it costs more. That's sweet! It's not hitting these. So they're going to do extra damage. Okay. So with this, they have to have a way to deal with this. I'm not really sure what it's going to be. But they need something. Ooh, I even got a Guiding Touch myself, but I don't need it. It's still crazy because I still have Riptide Rex just waiting for them to be done with this. That's fine, you know? It goes back to 2 health, which is pretty funny. So Cygnus dies, but I'm sure happy that I played it. And then the Cannon Barrage should be the end of this game, I think, as there is a lot of damage going through here. Yeah. Oh, even then it still wasn't enough. Feels bad. I just was not feeling doing the math. I really wanted to play the Riptide Rex for like 1 damage. Against Ash. This can be good against, like, the 2-1, the Sentry, so I think I'll keep it. It's an okay activator in some cases, too. We have Riptide Rex, which is nice, but this helps so much. Very thankful for drawing this. So they have no Omen Hawk, which a lot of these decks aren't running Omen Hawk anymore. Poor Omen Hawk was so popular for a bit, and now it's almost never played. So we can't do anything here ourselves. All fine. We can do this though. Even leaves Make It Rain up as a possibility, but this is a pretty strong turn 3 play. Being able to bank mana, and it looks like they don't have a Trapper. or they will have a freeze, but that's a pretty low value freeze. We get the damage in, but they don't get a trade. If they had something to trade, it'd be so much better there, but they felt like that was too much damage, which going down to 11 is pretty spooky for them, so I see why. So Ash, we're just gonna let attack through. Just put a ton of pressure on them and let Ash attack through. We could actually freeze this and kill that, but they probably have another brittle steel considering that they use the other one so early without a thought. I feel like they have another one. We're also the more aggressive list too, so waiting makes a lot of sense. I think I'm actually just gonna go for an open attack here. I might play Make It Rain into Shade Stalker, but I might also do a Hush combat trick here too. It might be worth it. Yeah, it's worth it. Funny enough, because I mean, that turn that they just had is just really expensive. I'll just do it on both even. I probably shouldn't even use the second one and should just done Shade Stalker, but I just, you know, sometimes I just can't help myself. Alright, I was hoping that they weren't doing another Brittle Steel. I should have actually waited on this for so many reasons, because I could have done it again, but you know what, all good. Yeah, this was a bit greedy, but I just felt really cool silencing my own elusive unit, and I had to do it one time. There's reasons for these things, you know, I just wanted to feel cool. That's about all the reason. But yeah, I think we're kinda feeling really good about this. A lot of it being attributed to Riptide Rex being in my hand with a warning shot. But I'll play the Shade Stalker this turn, bank the mana for next turn, take the open attack, be happy with my life. Ooh, they are running Omen Hawk, sweet. I'll play another Make It Rain. Honestly, just say, yeah, sure. I don't think they're gonna attack here anyway. Don't think they can afford to. I don't want you chump blocking my 2-1 though. So I want to kill this and then attack with everything. I don't think they have a Brittle Steel because I've used it last turn to save their Ash rather than glimpse it, unless they're really wanting that harrowing, which they could be. Because the Ash level's up if they were to attack with it, but they, I guess we're worried about it dying. So I just want to do as much damage here as possible. And dodge Harrowing next turn, hopefully. Could have preemptively Bastioned here. Maybe I should have. Harsh Winds, maybe? Okay. We can react to this, thankfully. Do I want to... Wait, do I have enough for... No, I don't have enough to salvage into Pale Cascade, unfortunately. I think I will salvage here, though, regardless. So we'll do this. Sweet. Alright, so we'll go ahead and play. This counters that. And that's good with me. So there's 2 Ashes that have died, making Harrowing a bit spooky in that regards. Go ahead and play a Duskbringer here. Actually, you know what? I want more choices. Just in case. Actually, probably should play the Duskbringer because my choice isn't really that hard next turn, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, of course, it's a Pale Cascade. Yeah, I probably should have just played the Duskbringer because I was forgetting that next turn is very laid out for me. Apparently this turn is too. I mean, this turn's just done. And that will be the game. Yay! Yay, Riptide Rex.